case for all of us, and right now he realized that there is not only arm wrestling but other things to do as well.
Yeah. Oh, you look at me. Why you look at me?
It's like you're. No, it seems like a few weeks ago, but
it's actually a few weeks ago.
Just a few weeks ago, and if we talk about arm wrestling, it's at this time it's biggest regular tournament. Is there anyone bigger?
No,
because we can say there are no.
Europe.
We can say there are no Russia, there are no Georgia, there are no Belarus. Team Ukraine is represented just. But partly, but still was, especially in a women's division. But anyway, European Championship, I believe, is one of toughest tournament to win, especially in Europe. Or if we say to get to the top three in a such level tournament is really tough. And even if you could take arm wrestlers from each class and to see who is a champion, I don't know. In many classes, I believe. There are no one in Europe who could beat them.
No one in Europe. Okay. Yeah.
If we talk about some champions, like or it's discussable, are there someone who could beat? For me, I can definitely say I'm watching more to lightweights and or middleweights and Daniel Prokopchuk and Bozhidar. But we will start with Daniel. Easy day.
Well, compared to Daniel isn't known for great hand control. Top rollers give him trouble, but as soon as he gets hold of you, it's an easy day. So same as you look at the Bozhidar, it might look like he had wars. He had some wars there, but that's his style. And same goes to Sasho. Was easy day. 2-second hits every time he stops someone. Second hit over. So Bozhidar won both arms. Prokopchuk won both arms.
Sandris
Sasho won both arms. Sandris, I think Sandris looked the easiest wins of them all. If he wouldn't done the big mistake for the final with left arm, I can say it on tape because he's sitting there and he's kind of falling asleep. I'm like, get yourself ready. I'm like, do you want to warm? He's like, no, it should be good. I will hold him because the guy that it was Serbian guy.
It was Serbian, even Vlasic.
In a semi-final for going to the final, he kind of get the hand control, hold him, finished him easy, and now he thinks he will do the same thing. Ready, go. Sandris is in this position. He's like, no, I'm not gonna happen.
I was watching it live stream, and I know Sandris, and he's usually stands maybe not so aggressive and kind of gives away a lot of angles, but that's his style. And
his style,
but he was so relaxed. He didn't care about height, didn't care about finger control, and okay, I can just catch you. No hit, no aggression, nothing, and it's not so big difference. That's what arm wrestling sometimes seems you are losing and other is 2 times 3 times stronger,
but you just lost your position.
Exactly, and if opponent gets you out of position, you are not so dominant anymore.
There was a lot of swearing from me. Sandris went off the stage. I gave him everything I think about him, and then he pulled his shit together and won.
In a second
but if you look at taking that match out, even I feel like he was very dominant, incredibly dominant, really strong. Even Sandris. So we go for weigh-ins. I'm 150 grams over. I have to just walk around and I'll drop them. Sandris is 1.3 kilos.
More than kilo over, yeah.
So in his head, he was eating. Everyone else was, trying to get in the weight class. He's eating. He's like, no problems. He ran 10 kilometers. And he dropped more than 2.5 kilos. Got back, he was 108.9 or something.
He dropped. Actually, he cut too much.
Yeah, he did that. So he did like a cross country cross, and
that's good for his cardio health.
Yes,
he will need it in future.
And still looked very good. I'll tell you.
I asked him after competition, what you feel more, legs or arms? He said it's okay.
Sandris doesn't feel any. He has no emotions. We know that. But Sandris, great performance. We're
absolutely, and I'm looking forward to Worlds because right now he won 2 golds this year. He won 2 golds last year, but in Europeans.
Yeah,
in Europeans. But in Worlds, his
bronze.
best performance is second place. I hope finally we will see maybe world champion from Latvia again, because last was 2000. If you talk about senior class,
Yeah.
after 2013
We'll see. We saw in 2018, but that's kind of weird one. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Back to Daniel Prokopchuk. You say top rollers giving some trouble. Name me a few top rollers who has won him lately.
Oh, they just they
can
longer.
They can make it longer, but
longer,
it's not. His left arm, for me, when I watched it, was easy day. Easy day. No one really could do any danger. With right arm, Armenian. Good fight. Good position. Maybe with some little bit more technical, tactical stuff, he could do better. I think physically he looks like he's ready to face such caliber arm wrestler as Daniel. But anyway, of course, in a final, Daniel was better, and he looked incredibly strong, and I believe he's favorite for Worlds as well.
Oh yeah. Even last time he was 70 kilos.
He was
with Chekaso, but he went now to 75.
Last year in Europe and same, he competed in 70, but to
Europe
75, and to Worlds he dropped back to.
So maybe we'll see Prokopchuk versus Mr. Amelinch.
Who knows? That's still.
Maybe he just compete in Masters.
Maybe I'm cut to 70 to Masters.
And then Prokopchuk cuts still for no reason.
But he's not so old yet, so.
That's all. So cut to 65.
Nah.
Can you cut to 65?
No.
Come on, let's do it.
I'm lazy to cut to 75. I need to cut those
when
2
you're
kilos.
76?
I'm like, 76.5. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Maybe I will just.
Meantime, I haven't eaten in 2 weeks. I'm just. But yeah. Bozhidar
Simeonov. Impressive as always.
As always, he was. A lot of people gave him trouble, but I think he was experimenting a lot. He was kind of having fun, in my opinion. He had way longer matches sometimes with the guys that I'm not used to seeing him. But the class was very good. Romanian guy that lives in UK. They got second.
Who won against Oleg Tudorin?
So Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova.
But they killed each other in semi-finals, so it was no really
any real fight for
Bozhidar in final. Why Vladislav wasn't in Europeans? Because Vladislav is generally one of, or maybe even only one I see right now who could because he did that last year. He won against Bozhidar with right arm in European Championship.
Vlad had work, so he's right now working 2 jobs, and he needs a break as well. So he said he needs to focus on some other things. Maybe I will convince him to go to Worlds, or maybe he will take this year off. But next year he said he will be back for sure. But he has some things he needs to take care of.
That's how it is for all of us, and right now he realized that there is not only arm wrestling, but other things to do as well.
Oh, you look at me. Why you look at me?
It's like you're.
I knew that, and I turned my way. What do you mean? There's nothing.
That's how it is. And Krasimir. When was the last time we saw him in WAF events?
Long time ago. 2018, 19.
So
Krasi hasn't competed in big tournaments for 4 years. He said that here he competed with left. He was weighing 103, 104 kilos. And next time, he was weighing 103.4, so he cut down to 100. But for Worlds, I think he will do left arm 110 or something, and then he will go to super heavyweights with right arm, because he said that's still his dream. Even though he just faced in East versus West reigning champion, and we know how that went. But it's good to see Krasi back. I think he needs those matches, and he needs to I love Krasi, and I think he's amazing, but he gets killed all the time by these super heavyweights where I don't think it's fair against him. It doesn't matter how great he is. I think he can really shine in a tournament where everyone's, especially the heavyweights, they get a little tired and something, and Krasi's endurance is always on point, and he can shine better. And there's so many matches to make it his own weight, But, Krasi, he's crazy. He wants to chase those heavyweights.
Yeah. Dream big.
Dream big always does, always.
Mm-hmm.
So there were a lot of great matches in the tournament in Europeans, and we're happy we were there, and it was really I love the sport, so I enjoy watching the matches, and our boys, Team Latvia, did really well, and I'm happy for that.
So 2 goals by Sandris.
Two goals juniors.
Bronze by Kristaps in 75 seniors. First time senior podium for Kristaps.
Yeah, as well 2 golds in juniors.
Yeah.
Bronze for me, bronze for Arnis.
Yeah, so you both in 85 kilo class. You take bronze with left, Arnis took bronze with right.
And last year we did the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took bronze with right, he took bronze with left.
So kind of good performance for Team Latvia.
And Gundar's silver and Masters 100, So we were just 6 people there. I think Kaspar's had way tougher draw, but he gave it all 5th and 6th place, if I'm correct. So it was good, it wasn't bad for us, so I'm happy for that performance.
Yeah. Just one more time, I think European Championship, even without a few countries, even without some athletes, it's still very hard tournament to get on podium, because like we just mentioned, in 75 Daniel Prokopchuk, 80 kilo Bozhidar Simeonov, 90 kilo Sasho Andreev, 85 Dobrlin, 100 kilo Krasi Rino, 110 Sandris. In women's class, the Barbora super heavyweight, probably Egle in 90 kilo.
Yeah.
Name me many arm wrestlers in Europe, or at least some arm wrestlers or few arm wrestlers from Europe or world who could beat them in doping tested event. And
so you need to take a look at this when you think about tournaments, and if you just think like European Championship, Continental Championship, it's just another tournament. The difference is only 2 people from each country could get in the same class. So for 85 and 75 we had 2 Latvians only there, because only you cannot have 3. So you have to be top 2 in your country most likely, plus it's doping tested.
And that's WAF European Championship. Next weekend we will see IFA European Championship in Poland.
Yeah.
And of course also in Poland we will see few, or most likely not even few, but many good strong arm wrestlers, and it's sad and bad, and I don't know how to call it, that we're not able
in this situation
to see them all together.
Yeah.
But it is how it is, and hopefully in
near future
again we will see one big strong European Championship. But I'm supporting, not supporting, but what I wanted to say, still WAF European Championship probably is in Europe top competition to compete.
Yeah, I think so too. It's hard to argue against that.
Yeah, it's not about politics and everything what's happening, but if we talk about level of competition, to get top 3 in a WAF European and even in WAF World is.
So that means I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you have something. Yeah. maybe you can place top 3 in Latvia as well.
But hey, that's gonna be hard this year. That's gonna be very hard this year. So yeah, that's our look on European Championship for WAF. We're gonna continue with Worlds in October. Until then, National Championship and some other things. But we'll keep you posted, guys.
Yep.
Stay strong.
And love arm wrestling.